Let's talk about Google Cloud resources. Everything you create during use Google Cloud is resources. Virtual machine, disks, pops-up topics, etc. Everything is resources. So Google Cloud provides container resources such as organization and projects that allow you to group and hierarchically organize other Google Cloud resources. This hierarchical organization helps you manage common aspects of your resources such as access control and configuration settings. So Resource Manager API enables you to pragmatically manage these container resources. For resources, so all users, including free trial users, free tier users on Google Workspace and Cloud Identity customers can create project resources. User of the free program can only create project resources and service resources within projects. Project resources can be top of their hierarchy, so it's limited. So if you want to have all resource hierarchy to manage your resources, you need to have Google Workspace and Cloud Identity accounts. Use this service, pay for it. You need to pay for management, for manage some users, number of users per user or number of users. So this is a payable service. For free, it's available only tax and project resources. That only two free forms. So when we interacting with cloud resources, we use identifier. This is identifier is project ID, project number. So this is free option. If you want to have more opportunities to manage and organize your resources in hierarchies, so you need to connect with those services, Workspace, Cloud Identity, etc. So here's typical resource hierarchy. So for free, available only this is resources or computer engine instance, app engine services, storages. This is resources. Project, this is first hierarchy unit which available for free. So for free available only this structure. If you want more to organize in folders, subfolders, and in company, you need to pay for it. So hierarchy consists of organization root. This is payable option, followed by folders, optional for grouping. This is also payable service, which contain the actual service resources like computer engine buckets. So what it structured hierarchy give you ownership, means life cycle of resources to its immediate parent, and inherits. It provides attachment points for access control and organizational policies which flow down the hierarchy. So and of course parent policy has bigger priority. So how we can organize? So organization resources like organization and folders, so Google Workspace and Cloud Identity. So about Cloud Identity, so what it allows us, this is service, and here is key features. See all features: MFA, SSO, digital workspace, lot of options, and here is pricing. Identity is $7 per month per user, so that's important. So you pay for users here. If you want to use Google Workspace, so here is a different program. It's also earlier was available for free trial. Okay, see pricing. Okay, this is prices starter. This is for per user per month, and you can see what it give you opportunities to use. So different services from Google additional. So you can see comparison tables and use it. I believe, yes, you can have 14 days trial to try it. So when we want to use hierarchy, so you can see this is organization, folders, projects, and resources. And you can see here is policy inheritance. So what this level give us? So organization level represents company granted to its level are inherited by all resources under organization. Folder level contain projects or author folders or combination of both. Roles granted at the highest folder level will be inherited by projects or author folders that are contained in that parent folder. So project level, project trust boundary within your company, service within the same project have a default level of trust. IAM roles granted at the project level are inherited by resources with that project. And resource level. To existing cloud storage, big value system, additional resources such as pop subtopics and compute agents support low-level roles that you can grant certain users. So allow policies are inheritable and propagate down the structure. The effective allow policy for resource is the union of the allow policy set at that resource and the allow policy inherited from its parent. So parent policy has higher priority for us. So here's some example. So how we can manage, we can define some specific roles for folders, for organization, for projects, and you can see these examples, review it, how it works. Sure. So here is useful example. Review hierarchy. So here it is company. Here is roles for this unit. For folders we have these roles: folder admin, folder IAM admin. For project we have these roles, and for resources we have resource roles. And also roles contain some actions. So every resource has actions. So cloud storage list, for example, and you can see all buckets. This is action. Actually, also we can use tags. Tags help you to have organization policy, IAM policy inherited by children. So also I mentioned here, if parent less restrictive than resource, then parent overrides more restrictive resource policy. This is important note. So also what I want to show you benefits, I believe. So yes, so the benefits of the organization resource. So your project resources belong to your organization, not the employee. So Usually, yes, we have projects which owner is user. So in organization, you can create organization owner for all resources, and if you need to remove certain user, you don't need to reorganize your resources. So organization administrators control our resources. Certainly, this is about policies, and is very useful to manage. So grant roles on the organization level, which shall project and folder resources under the organization resource inherited. This is good for management, very useful. So you can create one rule and all it will be inherited by all resources, instead of create for each resource or for each project this policy or role. Provide a way to create annotation for resources and in some cases conditionally allow or deny policies based on whatever a resource has a specific tag. You can use tags and conditional enforcement of policies for fine-grained control and across your resource hierarchy. So here is tags labels, and you can see that it allow and then deny policy support. Tags can be referred by allow policy condition and deny policy conditions. So access control, IAM roles we can create based on that tags. So inheritance tags bindings are inherited by children of the resource in the Google Cloud hierarchy. And also organization policy tags on some resources can be referenced by organization policy. So you can see this is allow policy, this is organization policy, this is different. And for billing integration, so use with BigQuery. Yes, sure. So conditionally grant IAM rules, conditionally deny IAM permission, and work with organizations. So inheritance attached to a resource by default, all descendants of the resource inherited the same tag value. You can override an inherited tag value on descendant resource. So that's important. So here is example. We have organization. So it has dev tag, and it's inherited by resources. So we can create here. So we create test folders, and this is inherited. Here is dev inherited.
Okay, so here is I don't have account for now, but I later created. So for now you can see, so we can start free. We can create project and we can create folder in manage resources. To create folder, we need have organization, but we don't have it. So if we provide name, we can create because we don't have organization. Let's try to select it. No, we can't. So create project. So we can create it. So you can see it's created. Let's refresh. So here it is. No organization and my project. I can delete it.